should start the recording at least. We're now into those single leg squats. So down for 4 seconds, touch, stand back up. Down for 4 seconds, touch, stand back up. Now again, if 4 seconds is a little bit too long of a descent for you, you can go a little bit quicker, but just focus on that slow, controlled descent. And rest. So another 20-second rest here, guys. And then we are jumping into our RFEs, rear foot elevated split squats. It is going to be 45 seconds on the one side, then 45 seconds on the other. Now start off with that jump. If the jump starts to become too much, just leave your foot planted, but focus on that explosive power, squeezing that quad. Now, hopefully nobody's boxes or benches are slipping and sliding around. Mine currently is all over the place. And I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose my bearing here soon. This is the key to switch sides. We're now on the opposite side of where you started, not in a rest break. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but my legs are feeling nice and toasty already. You guys can rest as you need during this one. This is really a lot of work. Now, if you guys have modifications on this, some of you might have dumbbell or goblet positions. Those are going to be a lot tougher. Now, I struggled with just body weight there. So what that means is, if you guys have those modifications and you don't want to do them, do not worry about them. You do not have to do those modifications, and you can just go back to body weight. Speaking of which, back into the first one, those jump squats, 4 seconds on the way down, explosive jump up after a 2-second pause. Ooh, holy guys. Who else's legs are starting to feel like a block of rubber or cement? Take that rest. During this time, grab some water if you need to. Do what you need to and take that rest. Wow. Next, a single leg squat, or in John's case, pistol squat, man. You got that. I don't. Second your butt touches the box or bench, you want to explode back up and drive quickly. Here it's going to be really important to try and keep the knees lined up over the toe just to continue proper knee tracking. Rugrats. Oh, Brian, you and your chat. Back into those rear foot elevated, split jumps, or split squats. Whew. These make my legs feel nice and toasty. Holy, 10 more seconds, guys. You got this. Oh, and switching sides. So much for me doing heavy back squats after this today. Then again, I could just call this a nice hard warm up, but it's going to make back squats very difficult. Again, if you need to take that pause during this, do a couple reps, take the rest, and then do some more. And rest 30 whole seconds here. Man, I should have made this rest period a lot longer. So far, so good, everyone. We are over halfway done. Absolutely crushing it. Hopefully not getting crushed by it. I am, though. So good for you guys. 5 more seconds. Back into those jump squats. Now again, when you land, keep that shock absorbing going by squatting right away. Don't lock the knees out, that's gonna hurt. Good, Brian, Jenna, I can see you guys. You guys are looking good during these. Keep it up. Very well done. Take that 20-second rest. We're gonna go back into those single leg squats. Brian, how are your legs feeling? Good. Jana, you doing okay? Perfect. Lots of leg work here today, guys. Now again, for these ones now, if your legs are starting to feel really heavy and you don't know if you can put yourself back up, what I want you to do is focus on that downward position. So it's down, bring the foot in, stand on both. Down, bring that foot in, stand on both. This is only if it's getting really tough for you. If it's not, focus on down and up on one leg, down and up on one leg. Now, is everyone doing good with the split squats? Does anybody need a modification? I'm taking that as a no, unless somebody is typing. They're on fire. Good. They should be. It's 45 seconds on one side. Again, if you do not want to do that jump, you do not have to. You can just leave your foot planted. Now, for some of you, you might have a lower box. That's going to work to your advantage. This high bench that I have makes things a little bit harder. Ooh, cement blocks, I tell you. Good thing is we only have a little bit more leg after all of this today. And some stretching, switching sides. Now, nothing here says we have to go for as many reps as possible. If you guys need to tone it down a bit, and just do 1 rep every 3 seconds, that's fine. Do it that way. Do whatever you need to do to make sure things are comfortable for you. I'm just tilting my camera up a bit so you can see a little bit more of me while I'm doing these. Three seconds and rest. Absolutely on fire. You guys have one more round of this. Then we'll get into our challenge for the day. Yeah, a challenge after this. That's just cruelty. But you guys will have tons of time for it. So keep working hard here. Keep burning those legs out. We've got this. Oh my gosh, John just turned on his camera and he's using the dumbbell. What an absolute animal. I wonder how his legs are going to feel after this today. Hopefully, a little sore. Geez, he's doing it with a goblet. I think it's because I programmed that for him. I'm mean. Wow. 2, 1. Take that rest. John, thumbs up if the pistol squats are going good. Perfect, man. Good to hear that. Nobody else is required to do pistol squats. That's the nice thing. All right, it's supposed to be alternating, and I just did 3 on one side because I'm not very good like that. So 3 more on that side. Now, again, if you do need to, take that rest. This is the last round. You guys have been absolutely crushing it. Or it's been absolutely crushing you, like me. My legs are feeling awfully full of blood right now. We got 5 seconds. All we've got left is 45 seconds per side here. Again, if you need to slow things down, slow them down. We still need these legs for our next circuit. Maybe not as much, but we still need them. Ten more seconds here. Get them ready to switch sides and switch. This is our last 45 seconds. Keep pushing through. Keep working hard. Everyone, you've got this. We're gonna take a nice long break after this one because I need you guys to be able to get through this challenge after. And rest. Holy heck, y'all. That was tough. Now take a couple minutes rest here. If anybody has any comments about that circuit, by all means, drop it into our chat box. I'm gonna turn our screen share off here for a second, just so that I can see everybody and see who looks like they're dying a little bit. Dear Santa, all I want is my legs back. Brian, you'll get them back tomorrow. Right now, man, I don't know. Your legs might be gonzo. Take a couple minutes rest here, guys. We're gonna go for about 3 to 4 minutes here, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of recovery. Get those legs some recovery. I don't know if John's showing off something right now or if he's, no, he's just relaxing. Good, good. So up next, you guys do have a challenge piece. Now, it is set to be 26 minutes long. Looking at the time, it's going to cut us really close, and I do potentially want to get into the stretching piece because that was relatively tough. So we might cut out one of the rounds of one of the circuits. Now, by one of the rounds, I mean not like making it 4 rounds to 3 rounds, but instead of doing 2 sets of 5 minutes for each thing, we might only do 2 sets of 5 minutes for one of those circuits, and then just 1 round on the other one. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do, just so we can get that mobility piece in. I think getting that mobility and that stretching in is going to be very beneficial for you guys. That, or if you're like, no, Corey, let's just work the whole time, we can do that mobility and stretching after. Either place that into the chat, give me a thumbs up on your screen or an emoji or whatever you guys want. I'm gonna see if anybody says something. Alicia, you just want to do the work, eh? I think that's what you're agreeing to. Brian, I feel like John's got a response coming back to you in the chat here soon. Oh, he doesn't even know about it. All right, whose legs need a little bit more recovery here? No one. Awesome. Let's get things rolling. So I'll bring up the screen share again here to let you guys, oh, that might be in the way. Let you guys see exactly what this challenge looks like. So we have a total of 20 minutes of AMRAP, but it's broken up into sets. So for the first 5-minute AMRAP, remember those candlestick to tuck jumps? Yeah, I've got you doing those again. But again, if you need that modification, instead of feet going directly up overhead, just tuck your knees in towards your chest. Then after that, you guys have 10 straight leg sit-ups. So for those ones, legs are just straight out in front of you. You're going to go back and touch your toes. Again, I'm losing my headphones demoing these, so you guys saw the one. Now, once you guys do 4 rounds of that, what you have after that is a AMRAP of body weight man makers. So for these ones, these are fun. You're gonna start off with a push-up, then a shoulder tap, push-up, shoulder tap, push-up, jump, tuck, jump. So a lot of work in that. If 3 push-ups is too much in that, take it down to 1. So you'll do, if you're doing just the 1 push-up, it's shoulder tap, push-up, jump, tuck. That's 1 rep. You're gonna go for AMRAP in the 5 minutes. Then we'll take a 2-minute rest, then do that 1 more time. After that, you go into a 5-minute AMRAP of pop squats. Pop squats, what they are, all you're gonna do, let's see if I can get far enough back. You're gonna squat down, jump the feet to the center, and then back into a squat. Very nice and easy. It's nothing too difficult. 12 of those, followed by 16 mountain climbers. This is 16 total. So it's here. Drive the knees to your elbows. Then after, there is supposed to be something saying 3 rounds of that. After 3 rounds of the pop squats and the mountain climbers, you guys have Turkish Get-Ups. It's been a long time since we've done these. So what you're gonna do, one arm stays up overhead. Oh geez, I'm gonna lose my headphone. Give me 1 second. One arm goes up overhead. You're going to kind of sit up, bring the hips up, slide a leg through, bring yourself to a kneeling stance, and then stand. From there, opposite hand, that leg goes back, hand goes down, leg slides through, sit back, and lay back down. That's your starting position. If those are too much, we have a modification. It is just the sit-up piece. So it's here, sitting up, and then back down. Because Turkish Get-Ups, they are quite complicated. Now, does anybody have any questions before we get started? I'm losing everything right now, so bear with me. If anybody has any pressing comments and they're like, I don't really want to chat this, you can hit on mute quickly and then ask me. But if not, I'm going to go back into our timers. Sorry, give me a second. Struggling with screen share right now. So as you can see, I've got a 5-minute timer set up. This is your first interval. This one is the, God, what was it? The candlestick to tuck jumps and the straight leg sit-ups, 4 rounds of that, followed by the man makers, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm gonna do a couple rounds here with you guys, because why not? I'm here to sweat. So it's down, roll, oh geez. Want to stand and jump. Don't do a failed tuck like I did there. It's down, roll back, jump. Sorry guys, it's really hard to demo those without losing my headphones. And then it's the straight leg sit-ups. So again, legs straight out, just sitting up. You can use a little bit of momentum here to kind of help pull yourself up into that sit-up position. I'm really trying not to lose my headphones while doing these, but it seems near impossible. And I have you guys going for 4 rounds here. So I think John is in round number 2 for these ones. Means he's gonna have hopefully around a minute to do his bodyweight man makers. I'm just gonna hang out and watch you guys here for a second, make sure everybody's doing everything all right. Man, I should have asked John to demo these candlestick roll to tuck jumps. He's doing them a heck of a lot better than I can. I can hardly go from the roll piece to the jump. Heck, I can hardly even get onto my feet. I don't know if that's just my mobility or if that's something else, but when you guys roll back, really use that momentum of the legs to help bring yourself back up. I have a small suspicion that this was an ambitious AMRAP. And if we need to, maybe we'll only do one of these ones. But once we're in that 2-minute rest, I want to know what everyone thinks of this. Either drop something in the chat, give me a thumbs up if you liked it, or if you're really just wanting to complain out loud, just unmute yourself and I'll listen. Good job, everyone. Keep it up, keep pushing through. Oof, I'm starting to think 5 minutes was not near enough. And maybe we should have gone for that 6-minute time period. Give you guys a little bit extra time there, but we'll see how things go. I'm kind of just watching John right now, see where he's at. Still in the tuck jump or the candlesticks. Yeah, good job, everyone. Again, when you're onto those man makers, you have the option to do either 1 push-up or 3 push-ups. If you're doing the 3 push-ups, it's 1 at the start, shoulder tap, push-up, shoulder tap, push-up, jump up. Oh, Brian's got actual man makers going. Oh, that's a lot harder. Good for you, man. And then if you are electing to do the 1 push-up in those body weight ones, it's a push-up after the 2 shoulder taps. Good job. We got about 15 more seconds here. I'm starting to feel like 5 minutes here was a little ambitious, so I do apologize, guys. If you're not getting to the bodyweight man makers, that is fine. Just don't worry about it. 2 minutes rest. So John, I can see you did not get to those bodyweight man makers. That is fine. You at least got the AMRAP piece done. Jana and Bryant, I believe I saw both of you get to those man makers, so awesome job there. Brian and Alicia, I'd like to know, did you guys get to man makers or did you just finish the AMRAP piece? I'll wait for some sort of communication. Got to man makers with 20 seconds left. Awesome. That's good. Brian, are you even alive there, man? No, man, we'll finish today. Gotcha. So 4 rounds there might be a little ambitious. If you want to cut it back on the next one to 3 rounds and really fight for those man makers, by all means do so. That will start in a minute. So in 1 minute, again, you guys have that option. You can either do the 4 rounds and do the man makers after that, or do 3 rounds and do the man makers after that. Then after that 5th one, we will jump down to that the man makers there. Then we'll jump down to that second AMRAP piece. Does that make sense to everyone?
Corey, we're moving on to the second AMRAP now, right? So 12 pop squats, mountain climbers. No?
No, we'll stick on the first one and then we'll jump to the second one after that.
2 sets.
Oh.
Oh, geez, just like that. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Back into those candlestick roll to tuck jumps. Now, if these are getting a little bit tougher for you guys and you can't really get that tuck jump piece, focus more on that roll back. And I've lost everybody. All right. Focus more on kind of that roll and tuck. And and then try and just stand and get that tuck jump in. Or if you really want to break them up, you can do just rolls and then 5 tuck jumps. If that makes sense. Should make sense. Hi, Lucy. You want to do some sit-ups with us? We're not doing yoga today. Now, I know Brian has a cat. I'm not sure if your cat gets in the way while trying to work out, but mine seems to absolutely love getting in the way. I don't do this on purpose. She just happens to come down and join us. Now, if you guys have seen me, I have segmented my candlestick rolls because I'm just having so much troubles actually standing up here. And after you guys do your 5 of those, it is just back to those 10 straight leg sit-ups. Good job, everyone. Keep pushing through here. Keep working hard. You guys got this. Still about 2.5 more minutes to go. I'm going to do another thing of tuck jumps here, but I'm going to take the headphones off for a second. Nice job, everyone. Keep it up. From what I can see, John just finished some candle roll sticks and tuck jumps. I don't know if that was 4 rounds for him. I feel like he's 3, 4. I feel like he was trying to talk to the camera, but he forgets he's on mute right now. All I see is lips moving. And that's about it. Bryant and Jana, I hope you guys are back onto those man makers again. Yeah, they are. Man, I'm so impressed with Bryant right now. Doing actual dumbbell man makers. Good for you, man. They are not easy. So we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now, once again, let me know if you did get to those man makers or not. If you didn't, that's perfectly fine. That's a lot of hard work. Those candle roll sticks to tuck jumps, they're not easy. So for doing them, really good job. Absolutely crush it. We are in that 2-minute rest period. And then, guess what? got a little bit more legs to go. So I'm gonna just go back to our other screen so you guys can see the workout. We're now jumping into the second 5-minute AMRAP piece. It's 12 pop squats, 16 mountain climbers. Now that is supposed to stay 3 rounds. Just kidding, it said 3 rounds this whole time. No, I just added that. You're gonna do 3 rounds of that before you get into those Turkish get-ups. Now again, for the Turkish get-ups, you do have the modification to do Turkish half get-ups, which is just the sit-up portion of that. Still got about 50 seconds here of rest. Tons of time, you guys got this. Now, we have about 12 more minutes to go here. It's gonna put us a couple minutes over, so if you don't mind sticking around, by all means stay and continue to participate. But if you're like, oh man, like I gotta go back to work, I hope nobody has to work much today. But if you guys do have to leave at 1 o'clock, by all means, just let me know, hop off, and then we'll see you another day. In 10 seconds, Brian took the year off. I feel like most of us tried to, at least. We're starting off with those pop squats in 3, 2, 1. It's down, touch the center, back down. These are nice and quick. You guys just have 12 reps of these. And then it's your 16 mountain climbers. This is, I think I said it was total. If you guys want a little extra challenge, you can do per side. If you go per side, all you got to do is count up to 32 or 16 on one side. If anything, should only add a matter of seconds to your amounts of rounds there, or amount of time. But 16 mountain climbers per side, it's not going to take you guys a whole hell of a long time compared to 16. And as you guys can see in this one, we've got a lot of time still. So we're probably going to get to quite a few of the Turkish get-ups. Some of you might have modifications in there to use a dumbbell or something. But if you just want to do full-on body weight ones, by all means, stick to that. But you're going to have tons of time for those, man, or for the Turkish get-ups. Oh yeah, so I see John's got a dumbbell. Probably because I think I programmed that for him. If anybody's having any issues with those Turkish get-ups, I'm about to demo one again. I'm gonna do it with a dumbbell, just so you guys can see. But if you need to take that second to watch and make sure you're doing it right. Just kind of eyes on me. So again, it's arm straight up. You're going to sit up. You're going to bring your hips up off the ground, slide one leg through, go into that half knee limb position, stand, and now it's back in the reverse order. So it's down to that half knee limb position, hand goes down, slide the leg through, hips down, and back down to the ground. I'm gonna do it on the opposite side. So again, if you're still sitting there like, oh man, Corey, like, these don't make sense. Just watch and learn. So again, now I'm switching things up. So it's up, hips come up, leg through, half knee limb position, stand. Half knee limb position, and down, leg through, hips down, sit down. Now, if anyone still is having troubles with those, drop into those half get-ups, or you angle your camera perfectly at me or at yourself. I can guide you through these ones, but I might save it till next round, because in 5 seconds you're done that round. 2, 1, and rest. 2 minutes rest here, and we've got another 5-minute AMRAP, trying to get back to those Turkish get-ups. Very difficult movement to do, but you guys are doing it well. Now, I do believe everyone probably got to those Turkish get-ups. If you didn't, please let me know. I'll maybe see if you did too many rounds, but I feel like everybody did. Hey, Brian, do you know we're in a rest break, eh? Or a thumbs up if you don't care. He's just going for it. Now, if you're like everybody else and you need a break, take that break, grab some water, do what you need to do. But you guys got 5 more minutes to go after this one last minute of rest. And then we'll be back into those pop squats and mountain climbers in 40 seconds. Now, while we're still resting, just a reminder to everyone, we do still have a session tomorrow. It is Christmas Day, but because some of you might still want to get a workout in, of course, we're still going to have a session. Now, it is special guest. Stu will be coaching it tomorrow because I guess he wanted to. So he'll be here coaching you guys tomorrow through Christmas Day workout. If you want to join, you can. And on that beep, we are back into those pop squats. Here we go, last 5 minutes of work. Again, it's down, heels together. And then those mountain climbers, it's knees to your elbows. And then back into your pop squats. These rounds go nice and quick. Gives you guys lots of time to do those Turkish get-ups and get them done. Lots of work still yet to be done. You guys still got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Again, if you're jumping into those Turkish Get-Ups, you still think you need a little bit of help, you can let me know. We can I can kind of watch you do these, guide you through them. Unless you're like, I think I'm doing them good enough. You know what? Chances are you probably are. It's a lot of thinking, but once you guys get these down, you're good. Keep working through here. You got this. Bryant and Janet, you guys are out. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in today. We'll see you later, potentially tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a ski day, but I'll be thinking of you.
Nice. Sounds good. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, you
Merry
too.
Christmas.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, keep it up. Keep pushing through here. A couple more minutes to go. Again, if you do need to jump off, it is 1 o'clock now. By all means, just say bye and head on out. But I think most of us are going to continue to still go. I think we should. Alicia, thank you. Happy holidays. Thanks for coming in today. Potentially see you tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. If you do join us tomorrow, you got Stu coaching you. But thanks again. Good job. Keep it up. John and Brian, you guys got this. Keep fighting for it. Couple more minutes to go here. We got special guest Lucy here watching you guys, so please make sure you're doing everything right. She's not even watching. There we go. John, Turkish Get-Ups look good here, man. Yep, slide that leg through. Eyes on the dumbbell at all times. I love it. Good work, man. Keep it up. Brian, I assume your Turkish Get-Ups are going good. I think you've done these before, so they should be going well. Just like John is doing right now, if you see him, he's got his eyes on the dumbbell at all times. If you're using a dumbbell, if you're not, if you're just using your fist above your head, by all means, eyes on your hand, watching that fist the entire time. Last little push here. We got 20 more seconds to go. 10 seconds, last little bit. Here we go. Finish up that rep there. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Rest. That is it for today. If you did see at the bottom of the workout, there is a mobility piece. If you want to do that on your own time, you can. If you're thinking to yourself, well, really, I don't think I need to, then by all means don't. But other than that, good job today.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem, John. I think I saw you're signed up for tomorrow.
I mean, I did, yeah. So, I mean, might as well make 1 hour, dedicate 1 hour.
Exactly. It's 1 hour. It's not the end of the world. But yes, if you do join tomorrow, it is Stu coaching. So okay. He will see you guys and take you through that. Brian, how you feeling?
Good.
Yeah, John, thanks for coming in today, man.
Okay, thanks. Bye, Brian. Merry Christmas if I don't.
Merry Christmas
to both of you, actually.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.